You're as happy as you'll ever be. Well, I wouldn't say it's like that you'll ever be. It's that you're as happy as you're letting yourself be. Guys, today's video is it's about happiness, but it's about this. You know, when you look online on social media, you see a bunch of people that their life looks like perfect, and I'm sure some of you guys even think my life's perfect. My life is not perfect. I wanted to come in here and do this video about how imperfect my life is, so that you give yourself permission to stop judging yourself, to stop comparing yourself, to stop longing for something that you can have right now. And that's your damn happiness, dude. Okay, I have a hard time even diving into this subject, but I'm going to do it because the subject of happiness and problems, because I don't like to give my problems power, but I'm going to talk about this topic of problems today, okay? So again, like I said, this whole purpose of this video is to help you realize that everything that's online, nobody's life is perfect, and I want you to, the goal of this video is to get you to stop judging yourself, okay? And stop holding yourself back and living in this mental warfare of how shitty your life is. If you're progressing, you should be happy. That's just the facts. Whether you're having good problems or bad problems. If you're new to the channel, I'm Jeremiah Sullivan. I was a quitter in life. There was a point in my life where I had no direction, no purpose, and I was just miserable. I dropped out of college. I joined the military. I went from being in the bottom 1% to the top 1%. And I became an infantry officer, ranger, commander. Now today, I help people achieve their goals. I help them become the leaders that are inside of them. I had 2 great calls today. 2 fantastic calls, and then I'm going to get into some problems. One was a coaching client of mine that just came into my life coaching and leadership coaching. She's like in investment banking and stuff. And she's like really wants to, take the blazer off and take the corporate structure that she's adopted and really just live her fully authentic self. And I'm excited. I'm excited to really help her grow into that next level leader that's inside of her. And then this other entrepreneur that I'm working with has a multi-million-dollar company, and I'm helping her grow it from 7 to 8 figures. And those are some highlights, right? Those are some wins. I like to start off with some positivity. And both of those calls just juiced me up, man. But I'll tell you, behind the scenes, I have a lot of problems going on in my life. I'll tell you, I have family problems going on. I don't like to talk about those online because those are personal. Those involve other people. But I have some problems in my family that I am going through, that I've been going through for a long time. And they pop up just like in everybody else's life, okay? I deal with internet problems where there's people that know me on the internet and all of a sudden they have a problem with me for some reason or the other. Hate. I get hate on the internet sometimes. It's like I've got this business situation. It's a partnership thing. And this problem is like over $100,000 problem in my life. And it is still going on. Every day I'm carrying this problem forward, trying to figure out how to solve this problem. And it happens every single day. And every day I wake up, I want to damn quit. I want to quit. I want to quit business. I want to quit life. I want to quit. Every day I wake up, guys, I want to quit. I just don't. And when you know that there's no other option, that quitting is not an option, the only other alternative is to stay out of the course and teach yourself how to be happy with what you're doing. I have relationship issues outside of my family that I'm dealing with. Friends, me and my wife in our marriage have had ups and downs, bad ones, massive peaks, massive valleys, okay? I don't feel like it's right for me to get on here and talk all the details about these other people in my life. But I'm telling you guys, when you see me on a regular basis, I want you to understand I am carrying as many problems, if not more problems, than the average person that's out there. And the only reason I would say I have more problems is because I have more responsibility than a lot of people. I have, when you have a business with clients, you have not only your problems, you have all their problems. And here I can talk about this with my life with you guys. because this has to do with me. About a year and a half ago, I stripped my business down to like nothing, which means I had a team back in like 2020, 2021, I think it was. I had a team of like 13 to 15. Today, I have me and one other person. My wife helps a little bit sometimes, barely. We try to keep her out of the business these days. But those 13 to 15 people that I had in my business, I am doing all of their jobs on top of trying to manage my life and accomplish the things that I have in my personal life. It is very, very difficult, and I did it to myself. I did it because I wanted to improve things. I didn't like my marketing process. I didn't like my sales process. I didn't like how my operations were ran. I didn't like how every aspect of the business was not going the direction I wanted it to go, and I had created it. Now, this might be in your life. You might be in a situation like this where your life is not, you're tearing your life down and rebuilding it, okay? And I want to let you know that from the time that I wake up, guys, and this is about you, but I want to share this perspective. 3 a.m. until whatever it is, 9, 10, 11. Last night it was 10:30, 11 p.m. I was dealing with the problems in my life, okay? So if you're in that spot, if you're dealing with problems from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, understand that you don't need a result to be happy. This is coming from a guy that is on the side of happiness with his problems. You have to learn how to be happy through your problems. You have to. Okay, I think that Ranger School really helped me. You know, when you go through a hard time, if you can't teach yourself how to be happy, you're basically teaching yourself that you can only be happy when you get a result, which means you'll keep changing the result and you'll keep delaying your happiness. Write that shit down, dude. If you do not train yourself to be happy during hardship, if you are only happy when you get results, then you are training yourself to delay your happiness because you will keep changing the result that makes you happy. In your life, you will tell yourself you'll be happy when you make a certain amount of money, when you move to a certain state. Listen, those things can dramatically increase the quality of your life, but it's not going to change your baseline state. Your baseline, your normal, just like you have a temperature to you, 98.6, you have a temperature of happiness to you. And I guarantee no matter what situation I put you in, if you look back on your life, no matter what situation you were in, at the point in time, you didn't realize how happy you could have been. So this is a simple perspective shift that it's your wake-up call. This is a wake-up call for you guys that are out there that are going through something that's difficult. You are not alone in difficult shit. You are not alone. The top brands that you see online, that even my stuff, nothing about my life is perfect, and I don't ever want to come off that way. I'm still kind of finding the balance between oversharing and sharing. I'm learning how this part of the social media stuff works. I've always told my story, but I'm being vulnerable with you guys and letting you know that I have some shit going on in my life. And I'm trying to let as much out as I can without hurting other people. And I'll tell you the trick to cultivating happiness during hard times is just to make a decision about it. It's make a decision. And the more that you not just choose happiness, if you have bad habits, you're not going to have bad habits and have happiness in the same plane of existence. It's not going to happen. You have to cut away the bad habits. If you have stuff that's beating you up that you're not happy about yourself that you're doing, it's going to be very, very challenging for you to reach a place of happiness. So cut the bad habits. You guys, I give you the discipline advantage down below. And that's your message. Is Mike Tyson said this. He said, a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. Write that shit down because it's so true, man. And I hope that this really just sunk in for you. I hope this made you realize that you don't have to wait to be happy, that you can be happy now, and that everybody that you're looking at online has damn problems. Happiness is a cultivated state. So if you don't teach yourself how to be more happy now, when you get different results, you're still going to be limited in how high your happiness goes. With me? Makes sense? You have to train yourself to feel the levels of happiness. That doesn't mean get complacent. It doesn't mean give up on your goals and just settle. Absolutely fucking not. It means go after it every single day and be happy knowing that you're pursuing what's inside of your heart. I love you guys. Simple message today. I hope you find this inspiring. Cultivate the happiness inside of you. You deserve it. Conquer all.